It's not just content creation, it's engagement, right? Half of the battle is actually engaging with people, liking their comments and messaging them and having them feel like you're actually part of their social world.
You know, basically everything in tech that's coming is designed to replace you. And the one thing that it will not replace you is your authenticity, is your connection with other human beings. And so you should be taking social media more seriously. And so let's talk about that. Let's talk about what everybody's asking us is, you know, how do I grow? What do I do? What should I be doing? I'm not consistent. How do you advise them?
Well, it's the same thing we tell everybody. Start with the platform that you absolutely love, like you go to and you show up to on a daily basis. And if you don't have one, then at that point, just pick which one you think you like better. Is it Twitter now? Is it Instagram? Is it YouTube? It's a lot harder on YouTube, right? But is it YouTube? Is it Facebook? And then once you decide, hey, it's going to be Facebook, then show up on a daily basis. You know what? I know we refer back to D-Rock, but D-Rock said, hey, if it's Facebook, make sure that you play both sides of the game. It's not just content creation, it's engagement, right? Half of the battle is actually engaging with people, liking their comments and messaging them and having them feel like you're actually part of their social world, right? So that's where I would start, man. Pick one, show up daily, both on content creation and on engagement.
Yeah, I love that. And I think one thing that you didn't mention is really lean into, because a lot of people say this, like, okay, fine, I'll do that. I'll do what you say, but I don't know what to talk about. And so you guys have heard Tristan and I talk a lot about this, and we coach this and we go deep on this and we help individuals actually find their pillars. And what that means is you need to figure it out. What is those groups of topics that are easy for you to talk about, that you can talk about in perpetuity, that are a part of your daily life, that you can create content around, that will grow you packs of raving fans and loyal followers because they have a similar interest. Because here's the thing, you all have your business and you all lean into your business on social media. But the reality is, us, especially in real estate, it's so freaking diluted that the rest of humanity is in reality annoyed with our business because we overpost and we're sharing. I mean, I was just watching this yesterday, Tristan. There was an event locally with one of the board of realtors. And if I wanted to gouge my eyes out watching these posts of people who very rarely post. Then they get on and I had such an amazing time. And I just want to thank my clients. And I won this freaking stupid award that actually means nothing, but I'm going to pretend like it means something. And your neighborhood doesn't give a shit. Your community doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Like, I mean, I get it. Be proud of yourself. But if that is the only time that you're showing up, you're falling on deaf ears. You're actually annoying your audience. And so you need to lean into those pillars. So Tristan, talk a little bit about that, about pillars, and kind of what your thoughts are with finding your own. Well,
I think over the last few months, we've rephrased the pillars to actually mean your superpowers, right? What are you absolutely great at? Like, what do you do on your spare time? I've just recently taken up archery, and I love notebooks, like if you follow me. And so that's part of my superpowers. The other part of my superpowers is, look behind me if you're watching this. I've got Superman, I've got Star Wars, I've got a whole bunch of crap on the back end that I love. That's part of my superpowers. And then I'm decent at real estate, and I'm amazing at online lead conversion, right? I got to suck at something. And so that's what I mean by superpowers. And Jeff, look at his background. He loves baseball. He goes out to the Ozarks. He loves sports. He comes over to my house. He's already watching ESPN or some Fox Sports channel. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Baseball. I was. And he loves going outdoors and running. And he loves working out. By the way, dude, I just interviewed Tony Horton an hour ago from P90X.
Oh, no shit. That's good.
Yeah, so that was out of nowhere because they told him. Yeah. So anyway, that superpowers, what are they?
Yeah. And I think some people will probably think to themselves, oh, okay, Tristan, but you are always talking about real estate. But let me clarify. Let me answer this for Tristan as not Tristan. His audience is you, the real estate agent. That's why he's showing up to you. But who is your audience if you're a real estate agent, if you're a loan officer, right? So if you're a loan officer, maybe your audience is real estate agents. But if you're a real estate agent, your audience is not other real estate agents, unless you're recruiting them. So think about that, because the vast majority of real estate professionals, you're not targeting real estate agents, but that is who your content is showing up to, not the actual end potential buyer. And so you got to figure that stuff out. And, community driven content, anything that relates to what's going on in the community, people want to soak that up. Mom groups, they crush. Just ask Nikki Klein. Anything around your hobbies, you're gonna attract your tribe. Even if it's as simple as, you're a Netflix binger, or you have a garden, like things like that actually will make you connect to people. And that's the whole name of the game.